Welcome to Origin Outcomes. My name is Andrew Wooster. Today's book is Henderson and the Rain King by Saul Bellow. This is unique for me as being it's the first book by an author who won not only a Pulitzer Prize but a Nobel Prize for literature as well. And it kind of took me in a different slant than I had been before of kind of popular fiction. This kind of transitioned me into more of the critically acclaimed set of books. The books I've read before certainly had, Salinger had a lot of fanfare. So did, The Unbearable Lightness of Being was certainly a noted book. But this took it to kind of the next level of actual critical acclaim. And it kind of started to define what I thought that meant. The book is about a middle-aged man who's kind of unsatisfied even though he's very successful. So he kind of goes on a spiritual quest to Africa to kind of find it. And he kind of trips over himself and he kind of is really in a searching mode. And the way I found it initially was through the Counting Crow song Rain King. And I did talk about them during, Ron McEwen and Sullivan Street and Stanion Street and the parallels there. But there was a interview with the lead singer Adam Derwitz, and he was talking about the origin of Rain King and how he read Henderson and the Rain King in college and how that became kind of a totem pole for how he viewed creativity, where it was something that you kind of bled out of you. You try to craft it, but you don't really concern yourself with it. It's just kind of a natural expression of a feeling or a thought or an idea. So that was kind of what I went into the book looking for. And it was certainly gave me that impression as this is a man trying to find himself, and he kind of just threw himself to the environment, into the situation, and was only looking for that one pursuit. And I took that, again, I really enjoyed the book. Saul Bellows, I read a couple of his other books as well, Seize the Day, Herzog, and it really got me into a different kind of writing, more of a technical, specific kind of writing. And it really made an impact that way for me. And it also reinforced the thoughts of writing and creativity. And you're trying to find something. When I'm writing, I try to find something through an idea, through a thought, through a feeling. I try to pinpoint what that is and just allow the expression to take its course. And then at the end of the day, try to craft that and try to make it something that others can connect with, but not be insecure about it and not try to force feed some sort of style or some sort of prearranged thought of how the writing should flow or how the genre is, or any other thought like that. It's just kind of a crafted free form, I guess is the way to put it. And Henderson the Rain King is really what got me into that. Through reading that, through understanding, I went back, and that's kind of my journey into Pulitzer Prize winning authors and literature for that, Nobel Prize winnings literature. At that point in my life, I really thought it was just a science award. So to understand the whole history behind Nobel Prize in literature took me in a different direction and really opened up my education. What you do find, I think, is there's a lot of stuff that you don't know, and the more you learn, it's kind of a cliche, the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. And that was certainly the step when I read Henderson and the Rain King. As far as, beyond all that, highly entertaining novel, really funny, really heartfelt, really insightful to the situation and the problems he was going through and what he was trying to figure out. So I'd certainly recommend reading Henderson and the Rain King by Saul Bellows. And that's it for today. Thank you for listening to Origins and Outcomes. My name is Andrew Wooster.